It's you, Carly, as opposed to I, Carly. So
There is an I, Carly. How's it going this morning?
It's good. How's it going in Pittsburgh?
We're doing well. We're doing well. We're really looking forward to your new show. It's been a while since we've seen you on TV.
I like to spread them out. Every decade, a little show for the people. Yes. Wait till you see the next one in 30 years. I play a guy about this big sitting in a chair.
Well, this one, the Paul Reiser Show, we're really looking forward to it because it's about you and your family and your friends thrown together by circumstance. So tell us about this.
You know, the last 10 years or so, I've been kind of hanging low and staying home and being with my kids. And though it wasn't on purpose, it ended up giving me all this material for the show because I realized that my world was filled with these friends, these guys that I never picked, but just because their kids went to school with my kids or their wives were friends with my wife, we were thrown together. And guys, you know, guys are not as good at being friends as women are. Women know how to be friends. Guys don't, really. And so this is awkward friendship and this bond, and the only unifying factor is we're just trying to be the best dads we can and best, you know, the best family guys. And we fail week after week because that's where the comedy comes from. But it really feels very real and fun, and we got a great cast of people. And someone, you know, it's sort of, in one sense, it's everything that Mad About You had with so many other parts to it. You know, at the heart is this family and wife and now 2 kids, which is based on my life. And I play me, a guy who used to be on TV and now does not really know what he's doing. And on top of all of it is this group of friends with 4 of the funniest actors that I've ever worked with. So it's really fun, and it feels, I'm glad that it was this much time. Having been off really gave me something to write about, and it feels really good.
Okay, I think people will be able to relate to this, definitely. Now, the show's scripted, it's not reality, but do these characters resemble...
No, not at all.
Do these characters resemble your real friends, though, in any way?
Yeah, everybody in the show was modeled after a friend of mine, and I blurred a little bit so nobody beats me up or sues me. But, yeah, it's based on actual stuff. In fact, every episode is something that either happened to me or my partner on the show. And one of the great things about making it real, I mean, I play myself with my name, and so my friends have to be themselves. So Larry David is on the episode, and he plays Larry David. And, you know, Henry Rollins, the rocker from Black Flag, came on, plays himself. And it's a great luxury. We have all these guest stars in mind and playing themselves, which is something they don't get to do and most shows don't get to have. So it's really fun. And it's right, because they keep saying, oh, it's real. I said, but it's not a reality show. It's scripted. It's a show. But what I've found, and people are saying that they are relating to it, because the thing when you write about something really personal like your family, everybody relates to it because everybody is struggling, you know, in their own way to do right by their kids and do right by their wives, their husbands, and their friends. So there is something very real that seems to be speaking to people, and I just need you to get the people of Pittsburgh to tune in. That's all you have to do. Never mind Philly and Scranton. I'll get them. If you can deliver Steeltown, I'll do the rest.
All right, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Can you do it? Are you with me?
I'm with you. We're with you. We're with you.
All right.
We will be
That's all I ask.
How do you feel about stepping back into the spotlight?
It's, you know, well, doing the show is the best part, you know. I've never been a fan of spotlight, so, but I like to stay home and be quiet. But just doing the show is, you know, and that's part of the show too, is basically playing a guy who sometimes trips into the spotlight, and I don't really want to. But making this show feels really, it feels really good again. And it's sort of like riding a bike. In fact, Helen Hunt directed one of the episodes, and, you know, we hadn't worked together for 12 years, and suddenly, the minute you hit the floor and they say go, it felt like old times. So there's something really nice. Somebody said, the show looks like it's already been running for a while. I said, well, that's something you want to get. That's a good thing.
Well, that's good. That's good.
When I was teasing you before about that you have to deliver Pittsburgh, let me be specific. You only have to make them watch Thursdays at 8:30 at NBC. The rest of the week, and even the rest of Thursday, you're on your own. Like if you want to watch Will Ferrell on The Office at 9, you can. I don't care, personally. He has his own family and friends. I just need you for half an hour. And then if you have a show, I'll watch that.
Sounds good.
That's fair, right?
Definitely fair.
I'm trying to be reasonable. Yes.
All right. So fans want to know, what have you been up to since Mad About You?
Well, it's interesting. This is my first day out of the house. The show went off in 1999, and I stayed in because they said it was going to rain. Turns out they were wrong. I have just been kind of, I wrote and produced a couple of pilots here and there, and I did a movie, and I did some things, but basically it was kind of, it was laid back. And basically was driving my kids to school and yelling, running after them, saying, take a jacket. See, I grew up on the East Coast where you need a jacket. Here, it's 72 degrees almost every day. And my kids would go, Dad, it's 72. We don't need a jacket. I go, yes, but it's November. Theoretically, it should be cold. So I'm the guy running with them. And that gives you an indication. That's my life, running in a parking lot with a jacket.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, thank you so much. We look forward to your show.
All right.
Yes. Have a great day.
I hope you enjoyed. And all right, great. Thanks.